to Tech You Play here, also known as Winged Elysian. I'm here today with a deck profile for change, and yeah, let's get to it, shall we? Well, I'm gonna use the deck. I'm gonna make a deck profile on the one deck I use the most, which will be my Lightsworn deck, of course. I think a lot of you have some better ideas than I have, but well, this deck works for me, and yeah, it just works alright. As you can see, we have 44 cards, 30 monsters, and oh damn, that's the number I can't say in English. Anyways, you can you can you can see what it is. Anyways, let's get to it. We have two Celestias, we have three Arians, we have two Dragoneth, we have three Janes, and we have three Lilas, two Luminas. I maybe should we'll get to that. We have three Wolves, apparently. We have three Raikos, then we have two Gyres, not that useful again. We have Card Trooper, we have three Judgments, and then we actually have three Cephalons. Cephalons, the ultimate Time Lord. Um, as you can see, I run two. What can you call that? I run two key monsters in this deck. I mean, this is the main key card for the deck, but trust me, an OP move would be these two combined are just two of those because you would win pretty quickly. Anyways, then we have one Realm of Light. I had to, but I decided only to go with one because I never fucking uses it. I mean, it could be alright if to counter another field spell. That's the only reason why it's in the deck actually. We have Gold Sarcophagus. We also have a Foolish Burial, of course. Then we have Monster Gate. I mean, you rely a little on luck, but the good thing of this is, I mean, it's just I don't know what's so good about it. I mean, it's alright to have. I mean, if you have a let's say Shire and you only have two Lightsworn monsters in the graveyard, I mean, you could use it. I don't know why it's there. It actually works out a little, but I might change it. Anyways, then we have free solar recharge, of course. We have Charge of the Light Brigade, Lightning Vortex, Darkhold, Book of Moon. Then we have two Master Reincarnations. I would go with three, but I decided to get it out of the deck because I just needed the Lightsworn barrier. Okay. I could come up with a couple of changes already that would make this deck better, but now I'm gonna post this at first. Okay, we have two Celestias, of course, because of the thing with you can tribute another Lightsworn monster and mill four cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard, and then destroy two cards on your opponent's field. This card, mostly for Sane Meisters or Sane Mains, whatever they called, I can't remember. People, you can destroy. If you destroy it, you'll just detach a monster from their monster, and yeah, then you'll just destroy you in the end phase. So I think yeah, since they all since they are using it in defense all the time, why not have Aaron? I mean, send it back to the deck, for God's sake. We also have Dragoneth, mostly for the piercing damage. For defensive decks, yeah, it works out. It works out. Jane, just for decent monsters, also with an ability to, if it attacks another monster, only if this one attacks, of course, it will gain 300 attack points in the damage step only. Well, there isn't space for Mystical Space Typhoon. What's better than a Mystical Space Typhoon? Lila. I mean, seriously, she works the same way, pretty much. And you could always tribute her next round to take on with this. Anyways, we have Eren. What am I saying? We have Luminia, mostly for reviving those or those or those. It's just basic. If you lost every Eren in your deck and you have a you stand against whatever. Uh, let's just say a monster with 5,000 def. What could you do? Revive this bitch. Anyways, let's go to Wolf. I run 3 of those. Yes. But it actually works pretty well out somehow, because even if I get them in hand, I'll always have my monster reincarnation. And I've tried lots of times. I get this in hand, and that in the graveyard. All this. So what you gonna do? Pretty obvious, right? Alright, let's continue. Raikou, again, the thing with you mill a little and you destroy. This deck is pretty much mill and destroy, mill and destroy. Then we have Shire. I might switch her out because she haven't been that useful lately. But you all get the point. It's kind of the same as Dragon. She just have low attack from the start, and she don't need a sacrifice or a tribute summon. We have Card Trooper. I did run 2 of those at some point. Now I run one, and I don't really know why it's in this deck because it doesn't do shit. Alright, we have Judgment Dragon, free of course. It's alright, I think. It's a little risky because every time I get the Judgment Dragon out, I somehow manage to misplay it and mill much more than I should in the long run. Seriously, look up my my dueling for the glory battles with Lightsworn, which is pretty much every fucking part. I seriously misplay this card all the fucking time. Don't know why. Anyways, I'm new to Yu-Gi-Oh! Again because I had a pretty harsh break and stuff like that, and now I'm returning and coming back and stuff, and I need to get used to it. Anyways, let's continue. And I'm lagging. Alright, we have Cephaloth Ultimate Time Lord. Why do we have this epic monster in our deck? Well, you all tried that. If you rely on Judgment Dragon only, and 2 of them get milled, and the other is in the fucking bottom of the deck, you need I suppose a secondary boss monster, relay monster. I mean, I have Judgment Dragon, I have Cephaloth, and I actually also have Greg. These are my, what can you tell, OP monsters. I mean, every time I get Dragoneth out, it's almost around the 4,000 attack points. That's alright. Judgment Dragon 3,000, easy to summon, way too easy for this deck. Kinda epic it isn't limited actually. Anyways, and Cephaloth the Time Lord. We have Realm of Light, not for the effects of the deck actually. It's more for the counter of others, as I mean, someone have Gates of the Underworld or Dark World out or whatever it's called for their Dark World taking stuff, and you can counter it with a Realm of Light, and also it will benefit your monsters. That's kinda good. We have a Gold Sarcophagus. Wonder why. We have a Foolish Burial. I actually kinda tired of this card's limit. I remember when I could use 2 of those. Oh, Wolf, do you remember these days? Anyways, let's continue. Monster Gate. I can't really remember why this is in the deck. I mean, you rely a little too much on luck for this, and that's just not how light songs work. We'll take it out right away, actually. Also, you can get down here. Oh, we'll get to that. Anyways, free solar recharge for making it kind of fast. Charge of the Light Brigade, Lightning Vortex. You know what this is here, and the Lightning Vortex. Dark Hole. Excuse me. And Book of Moon. These 3 is kinda, basic. You can discard a card to destroy all your opponent's face-up monsters. Also, if that monster you discarded was the 4th and final Lightsworn or the 10th card at all, well, you just gotta fuck them up. Dark Hole, if you have Lightsworns out, it's kinda for your benefit, I suppose. Book of Moon, Book of Moon combined with Eren. That's a sick combo actually. You can take down almost everything with this. We have Master Reincarnation X2, of course. I mean, I did run 3, but this bitch seems to work pretty well. Because if you start out with a seriously bad hand, which is almost impossible actually, I've only tried it 5 times out of what, 6, around 100 battles, I suppose. 5, 6 times around 100 battles. I mean, it does work. This deck, it's alright. Of course, it's easy to mill, and that's the main problem here. Side deck isn't completed; it's just there to. I don't know why it's here. Okay, I'm not gonna. To make this video short, I'm not gonna go into what the details of those monsters do. You can probably see for yourself. Number 39, Utopia. X3, mostly for stalling. I don't know why I should stall. For mill, I suppose. Heroic Sun, Dragon Overlord of Heliopolis. I suppose I said that right. I don't. In case you have 2 Judgment Dragons out and you can't mill 8 cards, this is actually a really good combo because you can overlay them and use this bitch, and well then you can actually still destroy. It's kinda the same, kinda. You have Wind Up Sane mains. Guess why? Exactly. We have Wind Up Sane Meister, just for power up, I suppose. Star Leads Paladinamo. Well, again, it says itself. Constealer Omega, I just think it just was to fill the empty space here, and then we actually have a heroic champion, Excalibur. He can actually get out pretty fast in this deck, actually. Mostly because you just can revive those. I mean, revive your warriors and overlay them, and damn it, and then you have an Excalibur. Number 102, Star Serath Sindri. I suppose it's around there. I don't know what this do. Okay, that's alright. Okay, so it's pretty much stalling and negating of effects down here. Mostly you don't have to relay on this, only if it's such things like if you mill you if you play against decks, if let's say if you mill you banish, and it's a banish deck in general, this will be kind of epic. I mean, it's a okay counter, I suppose. I've won battles with this extra deck. Anyways, guys, let's see. Just to end this video off, I'm gonna say, what do you want me to do? Another deck profile, another I say something commentary, I believe. Yeah, I'm not the greatest at English, and as you can hear, I'm a little sick, ill. Anyway, take your good player, signing out.